AM53805-280. 10. Technical Manual, Operator's Manual, Hydraulic Excavator John Deere Model 230 LCR NSN 38050146308004 Model 230 LCRD with rock drill NSN 38050146308006. Distribution Statement A, approved for public release distribution, unlimited, required permission, Deere Company, Moline, Illinois, all rights reserved, headquarters, Department Army. 15th is February 2007. Alright, technical manual, operator's manual, hydraulic excavator John Deere Model 230 LCR NSN 3805 0146308004 and Model T30 LCRD with rock drill NSN 380014638086. Reporting errors. You can help to improve this publication by, if you find any mistakes, if you don't, or the way to improve the procedure, please let us know. Simple, submit the DA Form 208282. Recommended change equipment and technical publication through the Internet Army Electronic Products Source Support or website internet address aeps.ria.army.mil. If you need a password, scroll down and click the Access Request form to the DA Form 2028 located on the Online Form Processing section of the Army Electronic Product Support. Fill out the form, click on the Submit using the form of the Army Electronic Product Support. Will enable you to respond quicker with the communication better to management of the DA Form 2028 program. You will also mail or fax email letter to the DA Form 2028, DA Form 2028 direct to the Commander, U.S. Army Tank Automotive Arraignments and Command A10 AMSTA LCT Rock Island, Illinois 612997630. Email address amsta-lcci.ri amsta-lc-ci@ria.army.mil. For the fax number DSN 7930726 or the commercial 309-782-0726. Distribution statement. Proof for public release distribution on limited notice. If the operator may with the commercial product submitted but did include the Army specific procedure of the manual, may advise the operator to perform the task that would normally not be assigned to the operator level at the DATM. Always to follow the limited establishments by the preventive maintenance check service. It is always referenced through the manual to see the authorized dealer with the John Deere dealer to prepare the information for instance and notify the supervisor for the next higher maintenance level. Table of contents, introduction, safety signs, John Deere excavator safety features, the recognized safety information, understanding single words, follow the safety instructions, avoid injury, loading the machine with the trailer, fasten the machine to the trailer, unload the machine from the trailer, avoid injury to back over axis, injury with the rollaway axis, inspect machine, use hand holds and steps using seatbelt, maintain seatbelt, move operated machine safely, operate only from the operator's seat, secondary exits, operate machine safely, dig with a caution, operate with a caution, to avoid tripping, to avoid power lines, drive machine safely, be aware of the exhaust fumes, and parking machine safely, keep the riders off of the machine, operate attachment safely, handle fluid safely, avoid fires, prepare emergency handling, starting fluid safely, clean trash from the machine, protect against the flying debris, wear protective clothing, protecting against noise, handling chemical product safety, warning other service work, stay clear of the moving parts, supporting machine properly, servicing cooling system safely, practice safe maintenance, removing the paint from welding or heating, avoid heating near pressurized fuel lines, avoid high pressure fluids, prevent battery explosion, cleaning the machine regularly, store attachments safely, battery terminals, lifting equipment, dry cleaning, solve with compressed air, dispose of the waste properly, drilling, rock drilling, maintenance, emergency stop and safety signs, operator station, chapter 2. Panel lovers, panel to the right front panel right for the console panel with the monitoring panel with the engine coolant temperature gauge with the warm-up indicator, fuel gauge with the high-power mode indicator, economy mode indicator, auto idle indicator, hydraulic oil level indicator, hydraulic oil filter restriction indicator with the fuel level indicator, airflow restriction indicator, the engine coolant temperature indicator, the charge air temperature indicator, the engine oil pressure indicator, alternate voltage indicator, engine oil level indicator, the coolant level indicator, switch panel, the buzzer stop switch, wiper switch, washer switch, operating light switch, operating rear light switch, ab light, overhead overload alarm and indicator, key switch, engine, RPM dial, the power booster switch, horn, hour meter, the cab heater, air conditioner with the cab heater operation, air conditioner operation, defroster operation, port console, operating AM, FM radio, setting of the clock, cab door to the release the lever, the secondary exit tool, opening the upper front of the secondary exit with a window, the closer up front window with the removing the storing with the low front window up, it's opening the side of the windows, opening and closing the roof exit cover, moving the storing fire extinguisher model 230 LCR, rock drill starting stop selection control box model 230 LCRD, compressor remote instrument control panel model 230 LCRD, removing the storage rifle, moving and storing the rifle, J-hooks, toolbox safety haspel, toolbox security hasp, dead combination kit with the bracket, the vandal, the protection panel, storage, adjusting seat with adjusting armature, adjusting the armrest, seat belt, operating maintenance, operating manual compartment. Alright, Chapter 3, break-in. Engine break-in oil every 4 hours, every 10 hours or daily after the first 50 hours after the first 100 hours. Pre-start inspection made. Chapter 4, pre-start inspection machine daily before starting. Chapter 5, operating the engine. Check the instruments before starting level the track and starting the engine using booster battery with the 24-volt system, slave receptacle with the 24-volt system, starting fluid and the cold weather starting aid, using Arctic starter with the starting the Arctic starter, checking the instruments, avoiding after starting with the warming of the machine cold water while they warm up, stopping the engine drilling, driving the machine, steering the machine using the pedal, steering the machine using lever to remove the proper propel level to the propel, the speed switch, travel the arm, to cancel switch, parking the machine during freezing weather, lock all the compartments. Chapter 7, operating the machine, control level, the pattern conversion for the control level, the John Deere pattern for the pilot, control shut-off level, the auto ideal switch for the mode selection switch with the power boost switch, the economy mode, the HP high power mode with the standard mode, operating tip, the driving machine, the driving on slope, the driving down a slope, the driving up slope, the driving up the steep and slippery slope, boom on the uphill with the end of the machine, driving up the steep and slippery slopes, bottom of the downhill end of the machine, from moving the machine off the embankment, leveling the machine using quick disconnected hitch, two-way hydraulic thumb foot pedal, model 230 LCR, using hydraulic thumb using the bucket, planting spoil piles, trenching, backfilling, truck loading, operating water and mud, clean track frame, area lifting, air compressor operating instruction, using quick coupler type of attachments, rock drill attachment model 230 LCRD with the instant rock drill with removing the rock drill, operating with the rock drill attachment, remote control operator's panel, the rod changer with the startup traveling drilling with the shutdown lower, the boom with the engine stop, using the hydraulic hand tool for the hose reel address, using the hydraulic hand tool for the flow rate valve with the switch, using the handheld air tools. Chapter 8. Transporting, loading the machine on the trailer, tie down, fastening the machine to the trailer, loading the fastening rock drill with the trailer, fastening the machine with the rail car, model 230 LCR, fastening the machine with the rock drill on the rail car, 230 LCRD, with the unloading the machine from the trailer, towing the machine, lifting the machine, fuels and lubrications, diesel fuel, lubricity of the diesel fuel, low stuff for the diesel fuel conditioner, diesel fuel storage, fuel tank, do not use galvanized containers, diesel engine and power, gearbox, oils, hydraulic oil, switching gearbox, proper gearbox oil with the track roller, trunk idler, control carrier roller oil, track adjusting, working tool pivot, the swinging bearing and swinging bearing grease, gear grease, oil filters, rock drill, lubricating specification, air compressor lubrication, storage, alternate synthetic lubrications, minimum mixing lubrications, factory initial fill lubrications. Chapter 10, periodic maintenance. Excavator. Servicing your machine with a specified interval. Check for the hour meter regularly. Use the control correct fuel lubrications. Prepare the machine with the maintenance. Open access for the doors and service. Open the hood for service. Chapter 11, the maintenance as required. Sampling engine oil. Sampling hydraulic oil. Cleaning fuel inlet screen. Draining fuel tank sump. Cleaning the radiator air inlet screen. The drain water separator. Clean the air cleaner. The dust underloader valve. Check the track sag, adjusting the track sag, windshield washer, fluid level of maintenance every 10 hours or daily. Check engine oil level. Check recovery tank coolant level and hydraulic oil level. Check every 50 hours. Grease working of the tool pivots. Maintenance of every 250 hours. Chapter 14, check the swing of the gearbox oil level of the drain, hydraulic tank sump with the pump drive, gearbox oil level of the changing oil level to replace the filter, change Change the radiator cool level to check the battery, electrical light level of the terminal, check the proper gearbox oil level to clear the dust and primary element, inspect the element maintenance. Chapter 15, every 500 hours, gear, swing of the bearing, gear, swing of the bearing, gear, replace the final fuel filter, replace the primary fuel filter, check the air intake hose, replace the hydraulic oil filter, add coolant conditioner to the radiator, maintenance every 1,000 yards. Chapter 16, change swing, gearbox oil, change the pilot control oil filter, change the pump of the drive box, gear oil, change the engine crankcase, ventilation tube, change the adjust the engine valve lash clearance, and firing order 6-cylinder engine. Check the engine speed loading procedure. Change the air cleaner elements. Inspect the fan belts to replace the air cleaner dust valve. Maintenance every 2,000 hours. Drain the cooling system of the diesel engine. Coolant. Change the system filling. De-aeration procedure. Checking the proper valve. The gearbox only with the hydraulic oil. Maintenance air compressor. The general schedule maintenance compressor oil. Maintenance of the air cleaner with the gauge the fuel tank battery with the automatic shutdown system. The compressor oil cooler. The radiator hose with the compressor oil filters, fasteners, compressor oil receiver separator system with the scavenge line and cooling fan drive, oil separator element, exterior finish care and lubrication. Chapter 19, maintenance of the rock drill attachment. First oil change when required, adjusting the drill automatism, replacing the rock drill dust collector filter for daily maintenance, hydraulic dust collector daily, every 50 hours, every 1,000 hours, every 2,000 hours, drifter maintenance. Chapter 20. Do not service the injection nozzle. Do not change the injection pump. Bleeding of the fuel system. Precaution for the alternator regulator. Service the batteries. Carefully check the electrolyte specific gravity using the battery charger. Table of contents. Replacing the batteries. Removing the batteries. Welding on the machine. Adding the 12-volt with accessory. Replacing the fuse. Fuses blade type of the color code. Checking the travel alarm systems. Replacing the bucket teeth. Removing the bucket. Replacing the bucket tip with the heavy-duty bucket. Do not service the control valve with the cylinder pump with the motors with the track sag with the general information hardware torque with the specification. Check the track sheet with the torque ununified bolt with the cap screw torque valve values, the metric bolt with the cap screw torque value with the additional metric cap screw with the torque values. Check the online and fittings. Service the recommendation O-ring boss fitting with the flat place. Service recommendation flat place O-ring seal fitting with the service recommendation 37 degree flare and 30 degree cone seat connectors. Service recommendation flare connection straight and taper threads. The recommendation for the inches series of the 4-bolt flange fitting. The service recommendation for the metric series of the 4-bolt flange fitting. Alright, Chapter 21, Operational Checkout. The Operational Checkout, Operation Station, check the key switch on, engine off. The Operation Station checks the engine on, hydraulic system check the undercarriage, check with the hydraulic thumb, check with the quick disconnect of the hitch, checks accessory, checks the air conditioning, check with the seat of the door, the window latches, the lock checks, the coolant checks, troubleshooting, even the troubleshooting chart, the engine, electrical system, and hydraulic system storage with the prepper, air of the machine, the storage, quick disconnect with the high-inch storage procedure, monthly storage of the procedure. And then specifications 23 LCRD and the working ranges 23 LCRD with the drain refill capacity and 23 LCR and LCRD lifting capacity for the kilograms and pounds, rock drill attachment, technical specification, air compressor, general data, appendix A, operating preventing maintenance, check for the service of the appendix B comments for the ended items, basic items, issue items listed in the appendix C references. Alright, introduction.